Hello, and welcome back to the English Cat podcast. I am so happy you are here today. Take a deep breath in and out. This is a safe space for you to practice your English. Today, we are talking about something very important. We are talking about introductions. An introduction is when you tell someone who you are for the first time. It is your first impression. A first impression is the feeling someone gets when they meet you. We want that feeling to be warm and friendly. Many students feel nervous when they say hello. They think their English is not perfect. But remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to be natural. Natural means you speak in a way that feels easy and normal, not like a robot. In this episode, I will help you find the right words. We will go slowly, very, very slowly. Let's start at the beginning. The greeting. A greeting is the first word you say. In school, you learned, "Hello, how are you?" This is okay, but native speakers use different words. If you are with friends, you can say, "Hey," or "Hi there." If you are at work, it is better to say "Good morning" or "Good afternoon." After the greeting, we say our name. I am Alex. My name is Alex. But here's a secret. In natural English, we use contractions. A contraction is when we push two words together to make them shorter. Instead of I am, we say I'm. Instead of my name is, we say my names. It sounds softer, doesn't it? I'm Alex. It feels like a gentle wave. Let's breathe together again. Deep breath in and out. Now, let's talk more about where you come from. This is your hometown. Your hometown is the city or village where you were born and where you grew up. It is a place that is part of your heart. When someone asks, "Where are you from?" they are opening a door to your history. We already talked about the word originally. It is such a beautiful word. Let's practice a longer way to say this. I am originally from a small, peaceful village in the south of Italy. Let's look at that word, peaceful. Peaceful means very quiet and calm. There is no loud noise from cars or big crowds. It feels like a Sunday morning every day. If your home is quiet, you can say it is peaceful. But maybe your home is not peaceful. Maybe you are from a metropolis. A metropolis is a very, very big city, like New York, Tokyo, or Mexico City. If you are from a metropolis, you can say, I come from a bustling metropolis. It is very exciting and there is always something to do. Bustling is a fun word. It means a place is full of people moving around, being busy, and making things happen. Why do we add these extra words? Because it helps the other person see your home in their mind. If you just say, I am from Spain, the conversation might stop. But if you say, I am from a coastal town in Spain, the other person can imagine the ocean. Coastal means the land is next to the sea. You can smell the salt in the air and hear the waves. Think about your own home for a moment. Is it peaceful? Is it bustling? Is it coastal? If you live in a new city now, you can explain that too. You can say,
I have been living in Berlin for 2 years. I moved here for my career. Career is another word for your professional life or your long-term job. People move for their careers all the time. It shows you are a person with goals and dreams.
Now, let's dive deeper into what you do every day. This is often the biggest part of an introduction. In English, people ask, "What do you do?" or "What do you do for a living?" For a living just means, what is your job that pays for your food and your house? As I said before, we want to speak with passion. Let's imagine you work in an office. Instead of saying, "I work in an office," which sounds a little bit tired, let's try to find the purpose. Purpose is the reason why you do something. It is the why behind your what. If you are an accountant, your purpose is helping people stay organized. You could say, "I'm an accountant. I really enjoy working with numbers because I like things to be organized and clear." Let's look at organized. When you are organized, everything is in the right place. Your desk is clean, your files are ready, and you have a plan. It is a very good quality to have. If you are a stay-at-home parent, that is a very important job too. You can say, "I am a full-time parent. It is a very busy job, but it is very rewarding to watch my children grow." Rewarding is a special word. It means something makes you feel happy and satisfied inside, even if it is hard work. It gives you a reward in your heart. Maybe you are a student. Being a student is an adventure. You are a learner. Instead of "I study history," try "I am currently a student. I'm majoring in history because I am fascinated by the past." Majoring in is a phrase we use at a university. It means history is your main subject. And fascinated, oh, I love this word. Fascinated means you are extremely interested. You think something is amazing and you want to know everything about it. What are you fascinated by? Is it technology? Is it art? Is it cooking? When you tell someone you are fascinated by your work or your studies, your eyes light up, your voice becomes warmer, and the person listening will feel your energy. That is how you make a natural connection. If you don't have a job right now, that is okay too. You can talk about your hobbies. A hobby is something you do for fun when you are not working. Right now, I am focusing on my English studies and my hobby, which is photography. Focusing on means you are giving all your attention to one thing, like a flashlight in the dark. You are pointing your light at your studies. It shows you are a hard worker. Before we go back to our shadowing, I want to explain why we share these details. When you introduce yourself, you are building a bridge. Imagine you are on one side of a river and the other person is on the other side. Your words are the stones that build the bridge. If you only say, "Hi, I'm Lee. I'm from China. I'm a programmer," the bridge is very thin. It is hard to walk on. But if you add, "I love programming because I like building new things," you have added a strong, wide stone to your bridge. Now the other person can walk across and say, "Oh, I like building things too. I like woodworking." Now you have a connection. A connection is a feeling that you understand each other. It is the start of a friendship. Do not be afraid to speak slowly. Often,
English learners think they must speak fast to sound fluent. Fluent means speaking smoothly and easily. But actually, speaking slowly shows confidence. Confidence is when you believe in yourself. When you speak slowly, you are saying, "My words are important, and I want you to hear them."
We have talked about your name, your home, and your work. Now, let's talk about the people who are closest to your heart. Let's talk about family. In many cultures, family is the most important thing. When you introduce yourself, you might want to mention your family. But how do we do it naturally? Instead of saying, "I have a father, a mother, and a brother," which sounds like a list from a textbook, let's use warmer language. You can use the word household. A household is the group of people living together in one house. You could say, "I live in a busy household with my parents and my younger sister." Notice the word younger. We don't just say sister, we add a detail. Is she your older sister or your younger sister? This helps the listener picture your family dynamic. A dynamic is the way people in a group behave toward each other. If you have children, you might say, "I'm a parent of two energetic toddlers." Energetic is a wonderful word. It means they have a lot of energy. They run, they jump, and they never seem to get tired. And a toddler is a very young child who is just learning to walk. It comes from the verb to toddle, which is that cute, shaky way a baby walks. If you live far away from your family, you can say, "My family is spread out across the country." Spread out means they are not in one place. One brother might be in the north and the sister might be in the south. It tells a story of a family that is moving and growing. Sometimes people ask, "Are you the oldest?" They are asking about your birth order. You can respond, "I'm the middle child," or "I'm the baby of the family." Wait, the baby of the family? Does that mean you are an actual baby? No, it is a sweet way to say you are the youngest child. Even if you are 40 years old, it is a very natural, native way to speak. Take a moment. Think about your family. Are they energetic? Are they spread out? Are you the baby of the family? Practice saying it quietly to yourself. Now, let's talk about the things you do just for you, your hobbies. A hobby is an activity you do for pleasure when you are not working. When you share your hobbies, you show your personality. You show what makes you smile. A very common way to start is, "In my free time, I like to." This is good, but let's try something more advanced. Let's use the phrase, "I'm really into." To be into something means you like it very much. It's like you have jumped into the activity and you are surrounded by it. I'm really into photography. I'm really into hiking. If you do a hobby every single day, you can say you are passionate about it, or you can say you are an enthusiast. An enthusiast is someone who is very excited about a specific topic. I'm a coffee enthusiast. This means you don't just drink coffee, you love learning about the beans, the smell, and the different ways to make it. Let's look at another word, unwind. I like to gardening to help me unwind after a long day. Unwind is a beautiful verb. Imagine a tight string that is wrapped around a ball. When you unwind, you let the string go loose. You relax. You let the stress of the day disappear. What do you do to unwind? Do you listen to music? Do you walk in the park? If you like to stay at home, you might call yourself a homebody. A homebody is a person who enjoys the warmth and comfort of their own house more than going out to parties. It is a very cozy word.
If you love being outside, you are an outdoorsy person. Outdoorsy means you love nature, fresh air, and perhaps getting a little bit of dirt on your shoes. Try combining these. I'm quite a homebody, so I'm really into baking and reading. Or, I'm an outdoorsy person, so I love spending my weekends hiking in the mountains. We are almost at the end of our lesson, but there is one more part of a natural introduction. It is talking about the future. When we meet someone, we often talk about what we want to do. These are our aspirations. Aspirations are your big goals or your dreams for the future. They are the things you hope to achieve. You might say, one of my dreams is to travel around the world, or I'm working hard because I hope to start my own business one day. Let's look at a very useful phrase. I'm looking forward to. This means you are thinking about a future event with a smile. You are waiting for it happily. I'm looking forward to improving my English so I can make more friends. Note a small grammar rule here. After looking forward to, we use the ing form of the verb. Looking forward to meeting. Looking forward to traveling. Looking forward to learning. If you are currently working on a goal, you can use the word pursuing. Pursuing means you are following something, like a hunter following a path. I am pursuing a degree in nursing. It sounds much more powerful than just saying, I am a student. It shows you are moving forward. You are active. You are the hero of your own story. Close your eyes. What are you looking forward to? What is your biggest aspiration? When you share your dreams with someone, you are giving them a gift. You are showing them your heart. And that, my dear student, is the most natural way to introduce yourself. Let's do 15 more phrases, focusing on the new words we learned. Repeat after me. I live in a very busy household. I live in a very busy household. I'm the baby of the family. I'm the baby of the family. My family is spread out across the country. My family is spread out across the country. I'm really into cooking new recipes. I'm really into cooking new recipes. I'm quite a homebody. I'm quite a homebody. I use music to help me unwind. I use music to help me unwind. I would describe myself as an outdoorsy person. I would describe myself as an outdoorsy person. I am a coffee enthusiast. I am a coffee enthusiast. One of my aspirations is to live abroad. One of my aspirations is to live abroad. I am pursuing a career in healthcare. I am pursuing a career in healthcare. I'm looking forward to our next meeting. I'm looking forward to our next meeting. It's a rewarding way to spend my time. It's a rewarding way to spend my time. I find history absolutely fascinating. I find history absolutely fascinating. I'm working on being more organized. I'm working on being more organized. My hometown is a bustling metropolis. My hometown is a bustling metropolis. You have done it. You have finished this long lesson. If you listened to the whole thing, your brain is now full of beautiful English words. Thank you for joining me on the English Cat podcast. I hope you feel calm. I hope you feel ready to say hello to the world. Until next time, take a deep breath and be kind to yourself. Goodbye for now.